Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine. Today, we're going to be talking about General Hospital for the week of June 2nd. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button because liking, subscribing, those things are free to do. It helps out the channel a lot. So, thank you in advance if you've done that. Also, we have a membership where you get our lives on Friday where we discuss the spoilers for all the shows. They have great conversations. Also, you get to have news throughout the week about what's going on. So give that membership a try. We'd love to have you. We're going to start with Monday, June 2nd. Elizabeth makes a discovery, which is this picture here. It looks like Lucky's going to come clean and tell Elizabeth that what Christina did. Michael and Christina reunite. Brooklyn unleashes her fury, which I'm happy about because she was mad that her grandmother knew about the adoption and didn't, and she wasn't told about it. And can you imagine how angry she is going to be when she's confronted by Gloria, who comes in hot? She comes in hot. So I hope Brooklyn lets Gloria have it. Alexis is in the hot seat because, Laura knows $10 million is missing. Sonny offers counsel. Tuesday, Michael and Willow divorce hearing. Uh, there we go. I was looking for the picture. Michael and Willow's divorce hearing begins. Sonny opens up to Jason. Trina defends Jocelyn. Rick strong arms Alexis. Jordan learns more about Dalton. So it seems like they've chemistry tested Dalton with Jordan, well, now Jordan and also Anna. So, given the choices, I think him and Anna had great chemistry. So, with Valentine out the picture, I think I would like to see him with Anna. Jordan, uh, do that triangle of Isaiah and Curtis, if that's what you're going to do. Portia, maybe Portia and Isaiah, you know, something to mix it up. Give them something to do. Wednesday, Brooklyn and Lulu come face to face. Lucky surprises Elizabeth. And hopefully, Brooklyn is armed with the information that Lulu didn't tell Geo directly. He overheard Lois and Lulu, you know. But I said that Lulu was going to get the brunt of a lot of people's fury. They've been foreshadowing that for months. But Brooklyn wanted to tell Dante the truth and Geo the truth. He had a right to know. When Brooklyn, she had a right to decide whether to terminate or keep. Once she kept that baby, now, Dante and his family should have had the option of whether they wanted to raise a kid instead of them making a decision for him that, oh, you're too young. So just like what Olivia was saying to Lois, it was not a burden to raise my son Dante, and it wouldn't have been Dante and Lois and Olivia, they would have gladly raised Gio around the same people. So so yeah, I think I'm gonna do a whole video on that situation. Anna puts pressure on Brennan, who we have not seen for a long time. But yeah, Brennan's back. Laura and Sonny discuss family matters. Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they keep putting Laura and Sonny together. The actor that plays Kevin is on Beyond the Gates. He's only reoccurring, so he can technically do both shows, but they weren't using him prior. So when I was on my live for the members, they all like, no, we don't want Laura and Sonny. So, but the writers seem to be testing the waters of Laura and Sonny possibly being a thing. Now, Jeannie Francis, I feel, has just as much pull as Maurice Bernard. So I think they should tread carefully with that if things go south. Thursday, Lucky Face is a hard truth. Lucky Face is a hard truth. Hopefully, that hard truth is lying to Liz and not coming to her right away, letting her know what happened. Anna shares her suspicions with Jason. Curtis and Portia host a family gathering. Sasha is overwhelmed, and Willow springs into action. So, based on what I'm about to tell you with Friday spoilers, the truth about Sasha and Michael having a baby is going to come out on Thursday. So, I really hope Sasha boomerangs that right back on Nina to let everybody know Nina and Drew been screwing behind Willow's back, prior to her, knowing. Friday, Carly confronts Jason. I'm sure Carly confronts Jason because if Michael's the father, then Jason's been lying. Cody and Molly get better acquainted. Curtis meets with Jordan. Nina makes a confession. So hopefully, Nina's confession will be that she slept with Drew because we don't need to drag this secret into July sweeps, November sweeps, or next February sweeps. We need to get this all out now. Drew is dismayed. I'm hoping Drew is dismayed because Nina tells the truth about them having uh it's not even an affair. They were screwing before, you know, him and Willow were a thing. But the fact that Drew was screwing Willow and her mother, and kissing them both on the same day, should be a sign to Willow that, oh crap, I'm about to get divorced and I might even lose my kids for a man that was sleeping with my mother. So we need that. We need that because I'm tired of waiting. So since that information didn't come out during the nurses' ball, I'm hoping it comes out during the divorce battle because, yeah, I'm tired. And I'm sure you are too. And I saw online some people are saying it is time for Drew to get his comeuppance, and that is long overdue. Whether it's actually Drew or Shallow with plastic surgery or in a mask or whatever they're going to do, um, because I would be very dismayed and disappointed if Drew is actually Drew, because the character Cameron Matheson is playing right now has nothing to do with anything we've known about Drew. I feel like he got switched out after that prison beating. He got switched out with Shallow or something. So let's see. Hopefully, we find that out by November sweeps. Thanks for watching.